Hi guys. If you clicked on this video today, chances are you're stuck. You're angry, you're resentful, you're bitter, and I get it. And it doesn't matter what you've tried, what you've done, stuck in the same rut, and really sucks. And I've been there, I've done it, and I had to learn a few things before I could get out of that same trap. So, maybe you're not a guy, maybe you're a lady, and your husband falls into one of these three categories. I'm sure he does because I think all heterosexual males fall into one of these three categories. So men, ladies, which one of these resonates with you? And I'm going to guess you're in category number 2 if you're watching this video. Or your husband's in category 2 if you're watching this video. Category 1, bad boys. Category 2, which is 95% of the population, nice guys. And then at the very top of the diamond, in a small little percentage, there are kind men. So what we're going to do is figure out the difference and help you decide how to become a kind man instead of a nice guy. Because if you want to be a bad boy, go check out some red pill videos. I'm not about that. I respect women, and I'm not going to denigrate myself by talking about how to become a bad boy and how to pick up women. Not my style. So, let's start. What's the difference between a nice guy and a kind man? Well, a nice guy looks after his family. A kind man looks after his family. So that's good. A nice guy looks out for his wife and home. A kind man looks after his wife and home. A nice guy, however, looks for something in return, whereas a kind man offers unconditional service. And there's nothing more important in this world than A, taking sole responsibility for your situation in life, 2, offering unconditional service, and 3, taking care of yourself at the same time as you're taking care of your wife and your family. Women can detect needy energy. Hell, everybody can detect needy energy. And if you're doing something so that you can get something in return, it's just going to be repelled from you. So if you find yourself counting the days, the weeks, months, in some cases even years since your wife's opened up to you physically, then chances are you are blaming her for your situation instead of taking responsibility yourself. Chances are you're thinking that your acts of service and your should get some reciprocation. Guess what? Women are not about quid pro quo, so sorry fellas, you're gonna have to change your approach. And the first thing you've got to do is look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And say that to yourself, because that's how you can start to take control of your own life and take responsibility for all the actions that you've put forth in life up to this point. Stop being needy. Start being you. Start taking care of yourself. Continue taking care of your family. And stop it. Just stop it. Do not, under any circumstances, look for something in return for something you've done. Sorry. Now let's talk about a kind man. What differentiates a kind man from a nice guy? A kind man holds himself solid in his own frame. A kind man does things because it's the right thing to do, not because he'll get something out of it. A kind man doesn't avoid confrontation just to placate to somebody else. A kind man holds true to his own moral code, his own values, and his own ethics. So how do we change? How do we go from being the nice guy into being a kind man? Well, like I said, the first thing you need to do is take responsibility for your situation. A kind man does not blame others for what's going on in his life. The second thing you need to do is start taking care of yourself and say what's on your mind. Take responsibility. Start hanging out with your friends. Start being one with yourself and doing what you want to do. Look after yourself and stop blaming others. Just be a man. So guys, I want you to remember this. Be true to yourself. Be a man. Hold yourself up high. Stand up straight. Speak your mind. And stop placating others and doing something because you expect something. Do something because that's right. Do something because it needs to be done. Offer unconditional service. Stop blaming others for your situation. And stop placating others and start living your own life. If you do that, you'll be attractive as hell, and no woman will be able to resist you. And you know what? If they still resist you, when you've stopped putting out the needy energy, if you've started taking control of your own life, and if that gives you backlash, well, you're probably in a relationship that you don't want to be in anyways, so leave. And it's really that simple. Be a man, not a nice guy, and not a bad boy. Thanks, guys. Love you. Hope this helped. If it did, hit the like and subscribe button. Wouldn't hurt my feelings any. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.